Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA securities. Omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Omo ko USA. Akoya juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ama. Na wo nsatimi aka ka biara edawa kumaso wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene din hwe animu anasa fra omo en wo 0599 183083 anasa 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 021811 Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
There is time to work and there is time to make sure you are putting something down for the future. I want to believe all the struggles in this world everybody is putting through is to make sure the future is secured for each and every one of us. So today, if you are not putting in the work, then it means you are not securing the future as well. Do it today and make sure the future will be great. I welcome you to the weekend edition of the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. And I know that anytime we sit like this, then you should know so many things are coming up. And I have been reading commentaries from some people on some opinions. And I know that, of course, not everyone would agree with you. But to those who really want to agree with you, they will. Especially when many are out there saying Nigerian artists should not be coming back to Ghana. I don't get it. Why are they not coming back to Ghana? Who is fighting with them and who is sacking them? I have been reading commentaries like that for some videos during the week, and I'm asking myself, why are we handling matters like this? Sometimes let's be factual. Do things right and everything will be fine. As of the time Wizkid's show was coming up on this platform, many of us talked about the wanton disrespect for the show from the side of Wizkid. We did not hide it. We gave them cautions upon cautions that the way the show is being handled, the way the publicity is going, the way the organizers or the handlers of the show were really going about things, it was not looking good. We told them. We warned them several times on this platform. So if you don't put in the work and you go and the results are what we predicted, why should you think that it is a direct attempt by a certain group of people to come after your artist? Far from that. Know what to do right. Like I said earlier, put in the works and the results will be there for everybody to see. On that note, let's go on straight to what we have to do. If you are watching this for the first time, I am called Sammy Flex, and I'm here to give you the editorial on Sammy Flex TV. Remember, I'm doing this with Digital Rasta. He's also called Currency, who is on camera, and Richie Flex is our editor-director of our shows here on Sammy Flex TV. So join us with your comments, join us with your sharing of our links, and again, if you have not subscribed to us, please do, because this is the home of entertainment news, quality information, analysis, and what have you. But for information, I want you to also know this. if you live abroad and you are thinking about how to send money from the West to Ghana or to any part of Africa, remember to choose one, and that is TapTapSend. That is the only app that will help you to do this. Make sure you download the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and after doing this, obviously, you are sure going to get some money transferred to the next recipient with ease. Do it today and thank Sammy Flex later. There is a certain bit of confusion in our industry now in Ghana, and it is boiled down, or it stems from the fact that those who have started with some artists are not happy how these artists are leaving them. It boils down to the fact that people who have invested monies into the making of artists are not too happy with how these artists are being chased out of their labels, because some people think they can do a better job than they started. That is why this war seems to be happening. Thanks be to Kewa, who has been going around speaking to media people and telling them some of his displeasure that has been meted out to him by artists like Lastmate and maybe some people who have left his label. And the discussion is ongoing. And again, on the other hand, there is a certain Enoch Japan who is a music executive. He is the CEO of Speech Music Production. He has also invested into several talents as a record label boss. And these people have been at a crossroad, making sure that everyone will advance their opinion on what is happening. Whilst Kewa thinks that some artists have not been fair to him, Enoch Japan, on the other hand, thinks that it is because some people known as agents, known as middlemen, are the causer agents of all these things happening. They are the people who are not making these artists stay. They are the people who are polluting these artists, and knowing that everyone is looking for money. If you come and you speak to an artist and you promise him or her that this is what you want to do for him, they are sure going to take what is in store, and that is it. That is what he is also thinking, making the conversation back and forth here in our industry. Then there is the other side of the industry, like Baba Sadiq and his people as Three Music, Full Circle, Boomplay, and other places, who are also seeing the need to advance the level of artists from one level to the other, who also think that no matter what, no artist should be stable. The artist should always move from one level to the other in terms of growth and development, and they are not seeing that. That has been the confusion in our industry now. So whilst I was still looking for solutions, what is the way out, how we can prevent some of these things, I chanced across a story. An interview Don Jazzy granted a podcaster, and reading the story and watching the video, I realized that this is what we are trying to solve in Ghana. I realized that the solution of what we are looking for is in that interview. It's in that interview. Because this is Don Jazzy, who wanted an artist, but knowing that someone was with the artist, he decided to walk. He decided to move away from there so that that person can continue to work with the artist without going behind the person to say, this is what I want to do. I want to take the artist from you, or I want to induce the artist with more money so the artist comes to me. But he decided to walk calmly, respectfully, and peacefully so that other works could continue. That is what our industry is failing to do here in Ghana. Our industry is failing to do that here in Ghana, unfortunately. And I'm going to share this story and the video with you, run a few commentaries on this, then we run away. That is the long and short of today's editorial. That the solution we are looking for, the back and forth we are doing in our industry now, is in this story. It is just about people respecting that some people are also needed in the ecosystem. It is just about industry people knowing that, oh, this space has already been occupied, so let me leave it for that guy to do it. Maybe I can also go ahead and look at other areas or other opportunities, just like Don Jazzy said in this interview. But here, it is not like that. The moment they say it is this artist they want, no matter who is there, they will go through all means, all necessary means to make sure they kick the artist. And that is not fair, as a matter of fact. Now let's go into the story. Let me read this story to you briefly. A video that we watched, then I come back to run the commentary. So we run away from here. Now the story says, Don Jazzy reveals why he didn't sign the video, Wizkid, when he had the opportunity. This is Don Jazzy speaking. He is the CEO of Mavins, or better still, the founder of Mavins Records here in Ghana. And he is talking about some of the things that he stopped doing because he wanted the industry to run. He says, Don Jazzy reveals why he didn't sign the video, Wizkid, when he had the opportunity. Now the story. And the story is coming from, the source is mynigeria.com. But I'm reading from Ghana Web. But the source is mynigeria.com. It says, renowned music executive Don Jazzy has stated why he turned down the opportunity to sign Afrobeat icons Wizkid and Davido to his now defunct record label Mohit. The music executive revealed the information on the Leaderboard podcast hosted by Fisayo Fosudo. Now, Don Jazzy explained that because Banky W, the CEO of EME Records, had already taken the opportunity to sign Wizkid, he was unable to do so. In the case of Davido, Don Jazzy established that he shut down the opportunity to sign him because he believed the artist could find success on his own. Don Jazzy was, however, sad for declining the opportunity to sign talents like Sammy and Tenny. He mentioned that rapper Falz was a candidate for signing, but the transaction ultimately failed. He said, I like Sammy. I didn't sign her. I wish I did. I like Tenny, but I didn't sign her. I wish I did. I had the opportunity of signing the video, but I didn't because I kind of figured that he would be fine. Wizkid, obviously, I couldn't because Banky W got to him first. That would have been amazing. Falz, I like his work. We almost had a deal. This is the solution to the problems we are having here in our country. Unfortunately, sometimes your solution to your problems is in another person's hands. Or maybe the solutions to your problems, they are on another person's land. And that is what we are still dealing with here in Ghana. We are trying to solve the problems, but the solution are with us. The solution is with us, and we are not getting it. Now, let me go back into it so we run away from here. According to Don Jazzy, okay, there is a video to this. Let's go watch it briefly. When I come back, I'll do my commentary, and we will surely run away from here.
I like Simi. I didn't sign her. I wish I did. I like Tenny. I didn't sign her. I wish I did. I had the opportunity for David, obviously, but I didn't because I kind of figured that he would be fine. To Wizkid, obviously, I couldn't because Banky got to him first. That would have been amazing. Who else again? Who else? Files. I love his work, and we almost actually had a deal.
In the video we just watched lies our solution. It's simple. It is simple like that. So here in Ghana, there are some people who are looking for some artists to work with. And they know that these artists are duly signed on to some labels, or they have duly signed some contract with some management firms. Yet, instead of them to overlook them and look for the next person, they won't. They won't. They will make sure they will go around it. They will go behind the label, talk to the artist, and entice him with money. They will give him deals and proposals that the artist will take it, will make it that will make the artist difficult to say no. But like Don Jazzy is saying beautifully, he wanted to sign Wizkid, but the moment he realized that Banky W was there, he said no. He is already working with someone. So let me leave that person and move on to the next person. Of course, there were so many talents there. Korede Bello and all those people. He worked with them. They all made hits. Unfortunately, here in Ghana, the person wouldn't have thought like this. The person wouldn't have considered that, oh, there is someone who is already in line working with the artist. Rather, they would have gone behind the scenes to ask, so what is Banky W doing for you? How much has he given you? Has he bought a car for you? Has he bought a house for you? Has he rented a house for you? Oh, How many videos has he shot for you? What collaborations has he done for you? We can do all these things he's doing for you in double folds. This is how a typical Ghanaian who is looking for the downfall of the other would have handled this situation. Instead of knowing that, no, I'm moving on. No, it is not like that. And it has been happening in almost every facet of our industry. You come, you bring people up. Instead of people coming to deal with you, no, they rather pass back and call those people, making you look like, oh, you are not important. You are just to start people. You are not supposed to finish with them. Unfortunately, that has been the story. When he saw the video, he said that he knew the video could deal on his own. There are so many people who are saying they are looking for artists to invest in. They know there are other people who have the capacity, they have the talent, they have the abilities to do it. But instead of those people leaving them to go look for those who don't have the capacity, those who don't have enough, so they invest in them, no, they won't do it. They still want where the work is cheaper for them to go. They don't want to put in the works, but unfortunately, they want to eat from it. And it is sad. It is sad. The current problem in our industry now that is being discussed on radio, TV, about bigger labels or people with heavy financial muscles taking other talent from some management firms and labels. The solution is in this interview that Don Jazzy granted the podcaster. That, guys, it is as simple as that. The moment you know that the artist is signed onto a label, move on to the next person. But no, in Ghana, it has happened. We heard of the Black Sheriff example. When Black Sheriff was working with someone, when Chavez Consult, they were doing their thing. Boy was okay, coming up. Someone was investing into him, making sure the talent to move on to another thing. They said, no. It is still Black Sheriff we want, because they knew that he was ready, he was cooked, he was ripe. So they said, he is the one we needed, making the other guy's investment go waste. They picked him from there, and that is the end of that label. The last time in an interview on HFM, the label boss said that he is not going to sign any artist anymore. He's not going to deal with any artist in that friendly or family mood anymore, family manner anymore. No, because he doesn't believe in it anymore. I'm not sure he's even willing. I know he signed on some new artists, though I know it did not go anywhere like that. I'm not sure they are even still working, because that pain will always revisit him. That pain of losing his investment and his interest in another artist would always revisit him. And it's the same thing we are seeing in the stories of Last Mead and Mr. Drew and Co. Obviously, someone is giving them a big offer. Obviously, someone is telling them that I can do better than Highly Spiritual is doing for you. Obviously, someone thinks that what they are getting from that particular label is not enough, and that they can do it better for them. But why is it like this? Why can't we think like Don Jazzy thought? Why can't we behave like Don Jazzy behaved? Why can't we reason like Don Jazzy reasoned, so that we all live peacefully? Why are we doing this to ourselves? It is sad, and I sit here asking myself, what is the problem with us as an industry? What is the problem with us? Why are we not able to hold ourselves up and grow together? Why? We always don't want to talk about the fact that Nigerians do it nicely and we are not doing it nicely. We always want to say that they are doing it good, so let's learn from them. We always want to say that. But looks like some few individuals, because of their parochial and personal interest, they don't want this to happen. I read the story and I said, this is so simple. I watched the video and said, oh, so it could have been done like this. But why is it not like that? So though Don Jazzy did not sign with Kid, he moved on to scout for other artists, and he was successful with all of them. Though he did not go and backstab Banky W, he did not go and entice Wizkid with bigger deals. He moved on, looked for other talents, invested in them, and they equally became big. He equally made profit from these artists. He equally became proud of these artists, but the Ghanaian won't see it as such. He'll make sure he takes that artist from you so that you go and die. He will know that, oh, you have brought up someone. Now the person is ripe. Instead of them to collaborate with you so you guys handle it together, no. They want to take that person from you so you collapse. That has been the idea of the Ghanaian man. They want to take the person from you so your company should collapse. It happens everywhere in Ghana. They do it so haphazardly. You can do it so beautifully, but they do it so haphazardly. And I saw this and I said, let me tell my people that the fight that we are fighting now, the solution is in this video. We all have to watch it. The long talk back and forth, the solution is in this video. So anytime you come across those people fighting about last minute, fighting about Mr. Drew, fighting about the fact that this label did not keep this artist, someone came to take the artist, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Tell them that Sammy Flex has the solution in a Don Jazzy interview from Nigeria. They should just watch it. When they watch it, they would understand that we are one people, one industry, which we should have a common agenda and a destiny. But we are not. We want to rather be backbiting each other. We want to be killing each other from behind. And that is sad. I can't say much. A word to the wise, like they say, is always in the north. Or better still, is always enough. A word to the wise is enough. Let's leave it here. Those who are wise will pick it. Those who don't want to pick it, let's allow them to die. My name is Sammy Flex. Enjoy your weekend and make sure that here we speak it as it is. If it favors us, we will talk to favor us. If it is against us, we will talk to let it be against us. If it is for us, you make sure you protect it. And if you don't understand this, you can hack the transformer. Be good and always, let's catch up. We are out of here.